lane when I pass in the street. Bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle. Wait a minute.
Guess who made it to the Eyre Peninsula?
So that's why it's all tinted. Wait a minute. Had a real late night, woke up with my head spinning.
Oh, this will be fun. Let's do this.
I need sunglasses, I need Advil. I like fake boobs and my cash real. I like first place, you're in last still. Fast lane when I pass in the street. Bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road.
First night's camp in the Eyre Peninsula. We're set up over there on the hill. The flies are terrible, hence the net. But all in all, beautiful spot. It's very nice to come down from Flinders Ranges and actually get a nice swim in the ocean. Ali's loving it. And you, come here. First night on the Eyre Peninsula down. We are at Fitzgerald Bay. Beautiful beach, super shallow. You can't really see it in this light, I don't think, but you could probably walk out maybe 600-700 meters. And it's just super shallow white sand, which makes the water glow bright aqua. Absolutely stunning. Last night was a super windy one. Woke us up at about 3 in the morning as the winds were blowing a gale. But woke up this morning, that's died off. It's actually lightly raining. It's supposed to be a bit of a heat wave hitting South Australia today, but we're gonna just take it as it comes. Glad we're out of the Flinders Ranges and by the bay. So let's, I think we're probably gonna pack up and head south, see what we find. And just arrived at our campsite number 2, or night number 2 on the Eyre Peninsula. We're just south of Tumby Bay, so probably about an hour and a bit out of Port Lincoln. And this is us, we're just setting up here. Beautiful beach. Might go for a bit of a dip and obviously cooking dinner around here. I'd like to say that traveling on the road is all sunshine, nice beaches and rainbows. It's not. There are your wet days, and this is one of them. So we've shot down to Coffin Bay and we've met up with Loz and Chris, a couple I met with in the disco before Chrissy. So they're over here, they've got another family that they've been traveling with recently, and yeah, it's a bit of a wet day timetable today, but we're going to go for a bit of a drive, and then I think we're booked in at a oyster house later on today, so should be some fun. So we're at Avoid Beach down in Coffin Bay. Have a look at this. Very still, very eerie. Just beautiful. So we're gonna have some lunch here and then keep moving forward, I think.
Gotta be clear what's happened here.
I've just purchased a dozen oysters from a vending machine. Oh yeah! My favourite kind of oysters. Belly! Look at the view! Hands up! Yeah! Pretty epic. And that's a wrap for Greenleaf Beach campsite. That was a bloody awesome spot. Right up there on the cliff, there was a nice rock pool at the bottom. Yeah, highly recommend it. We ended up spending 3 nights there. Highly recommend it. There's heaps to do right out of that campsite as well. We'll go for a bit of a hike and stuff, so. road again. It's Ali's birthday today. Woohoo! Currently heading, we just left Port Lincoln. We're currently headed to Lincoln National Park. There's a few campsites in there. Gonna see what we find down there, see if we can get a place to stay for tonight, maybe 2 nights, who knows, playing it by ear. But yeah, kind of a bit tired. We obviously left Coffin Bay or Greenlee Beach and headed back down here. Had a whole bunch of cleaning to do. I hadn't been able to wash anything since before we went up to the Flinders Ranges, so I just needed to do all my washing yesterday. Ran into town, buy a few supplies, and just decided to crash at the caravan park last night, which was nice. But now we're heading back out to the bush, so let's go see what we find. Yahoo! Just turned off the main road and heading into the beach, Wreck Beach, and it looks like Port Lincoln has sand dunes. Yahoo! Get a load of this. Not bad, eh? Went to BCF yesterday, finally got myself a fishing rod. Let's try my luck, see if I can catch some dinner. Engaging 4 low with one of the best backdrops I think I've ever had. Just gonna climb up this. Couple of wombat holes, might get a little bit of flex. So we're currently heading around the south end of Port Lincoln National Park, just checking out what's out here, checking out some of the beaches, some of the points of interest down here. It's not the best day today, it is a little bit overcast, a little bit colder than it has been in previous days, but beautiful nonetheless. Just traveling around a lot of these tracks. They're not freeways or gravel roads, they're just quite rocky. They're not difficult to drive on, but it is very slow going. Everything's just rattling and shaking left and right, so got to take it kind of slow. But it's not always about the destination, it's about the journey in between. This is it. We are at the tip of the Lincoln National Park. Absolutely beautiful. Spectacular beaches, plenty of campsites as you've seen. Now I just need to pick which one I'm going to stay at tonight. Oh, what a beautiful place. And we've got another perler of a spot tonight. Engine Point Campground. Only ones here. Got this beautiful turquoise beach to ourselves. Absolute stunner of a beach. Tomorrow, heading into Coffin Bay. Gonna do some forward driving in between here and there. There's some sand dunes I want to hit on the way out. But gonna go pick up my replacement drone. This is drone number 4. And then hopefully I'll be able to get a few more aerial shots. Shattered, I don't have it with me now, but there will be another. Another spectacular morning. Gonna throw a fishing rod in for a bit, have a coffee, and we got some dunes to drive. So one of the reasons that I didn't get a fishing rod at the start is because I wasn't sure where to store it. Not massive fisherman either, but thought it would still be fun to give it a bit of a go. Just been trying with a lure, don't have any bait at the moment. Yeah, one of the main reasons that I didn't get one is because I didn't know where to store it. So I bought this one that folds in half, and I'll show you my little plan as to where I carry it, because I think it's pretty clever, if I do say so myself. Back of the rooftop tent, and there's these little straps here. I decided I might see if I can try to fix it so then it's up here somewhere. Let me hook it up and I'll show you how it goes. How good is that? So, got the strap here on either side. These little 2 rubber stoppers actually stop it from moving. And it is set. That is not going anywhere. And incidentally, I didn't realise this when I bought it, but I bought an orange and black rod, which goes with all my car, all my branding. Mint! We're up bright and early. We have made it to Slayford Warner Track. This is a track I wanted to do before I leave the national park. This is a track that runs along the south end of the national park, heading back towards Port Lincoln. It's about a 20-kilometre drive apparently, 4-wheel driving along the beach. There are some sand dunes in the middle, so yeah, we're gonna go check it out, come along for the ride and see what we find. Yo! Attempt number 1 failed. That is steep. Not sure if you could see that, but that was steep. Try one more time. How bloody good is this? Don't know what it is, but every time I find sand dunes, I seem to be the only one out here. Got the whole place to myself. Found the biggest dune I could, tried to get up, bit of a funky angle, but stopped and had to get out and just take a minute to take this in. Wish I had a bit of a sandboard. That is steep. That'd be fun to go down. Oh, this is cool. This is one of those moments I won't forget for a very long time. Just to give you a bit of an idea, and again, I don't know how this is going to show on camera, but I'm standing straight. That is a funky angle. Safe, it is definitely safe. It's not going anywhere. Sand's pretty good as long as you hit it straight, but yeah, look at this. That is a long way down. Yet again, found the biggest sand dune I could find and drove to the top of it. Oh yeah! Oh, that's exhausting. Yo! It's a big ass dune. That's a wrap for Lincoln National Park. Absolutely stunning. Some awesome campsites, wicked beaches. Just the bushland is just phenomenal out there. A couple of sand dunes and cliffs to watch the waves break over. Just awesome. Definitely could have spent more time there, but I got to start pushing forward. I got a hot date on the 4th of March, picking up the misso, picking up Jess from Bustleton, and then I've got her for another, I think it's 9 days. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. But for now, that means I've got to push forward. So picking up my replacement drone today. I've got to run into town and run a couple of errands. Got to get some oil, got to drop the oil in this thing. It's due for a service. And then I'm going to start pushing forward up the west side of the Eyre Peninsula. So come along, we'll see what we find. Yoo!
A few moments later.
Little bit of roadside trouble. So I noticed this tire was getting a bit low. It did already have a crack in it, but it's just gone and blown out. So currently, side of the road just out of Port Lincoln. So luckily there's a tire joint there. I'm gonna get a replacement, but What is the luck? Get off all the tracks. Blows straight away. There was only a servo a couple of k's up the road, so anyway, importance of airing up before you drive.